Umulungu wanu odabwitsa okonda ine mosiyana ndangero umulungu wanu odabwitsa.
Mulanje is a small town in the southern end of Malawi, in a part of the country that is embedded within the borders of Mozambique. For a decade, this area has been target for aid provided by Water for All, a water and sanitation project for improved life conditions for the people of the region. It is performed in cooperation with the local authorities and American NGO ADRA.
My name is Michael Usi. I'm currently the country director for ADRA Malawi. Its mandate is to work with people regardless of their background, ethnicity, religion, the race. It has to do with people. It's people oriented. We are focusing on development. Development shall mean empowering people so that they can earn a living without depending on outside help.
The project includes new boreholes combined with locally produced sanitation, such as latrines and easily built but efficient systems for hand wash. The project runs as a cooperation with the local villages, involving all members of the community through information events and service education.
Hand washing facility should be used, washing hands.
It's a long story about Waterfall, but it's a very good one. We started cooperating with Waterfall for so many years now, I think from 2007, if not 8, with the funds for water. It complemented a lot because the communities that we're working in, 70% are women, and they spend most of their times during the day fetching water.
The traditional water sources are often located far from the villages, and due to climate change and deforestation, they are in a bad shape.
Water access is problematic almost everywhere in Malawi, especially in the rural areas. People walk long distances to fetch water, and even when they get the water, sometimes it's not enough and it is not safe for drinking.
So here we are at Ziko Moyesu. That's the name of the place. This is where originally, before we drilled a borehole in this village, women from this village would come here to draw water. So you can see with that flowlet, to get a bucket to be filled with water, it will take a long time. Always long queues and even fights. They get here and they have to wait long hours for their turn to get water.
Traditionally, women and girls are the ones who are supposed to fetch water for the whole family.
Thank you.
We have seen also the issues of water affecting negatively on the education of the girls in most of the communities, because they rise up early in the morning to go and fetch water, whereby there are queues there. By the time they go to school, they're already tired after fetching water for the family, for the morning use, and they are doing this for their brothers, who they are supposed to compete on the same page when they get in class. The hygiene of the girls is also compromised when they have their menstrual cycles, where they need water for their hygiene purposes. Now, bringing water close, improving the accessibility of water, we are also positively helping the education part of girls as well.
The drilling of new boreholes and the construction of manually managed wells is performed by local construction companies. After the hole is drilled to a sufficient depth, the plastic well pipe is inserted inside the steel lining. The lining is then removed, while being replaced by a protective layer of gravel and sand surrounding the plastic well pipe. The drill hole is then being tested to check the amount and quality of the water it produces.
Yeah, the job is for filtering the water, to make the water very clean. Yeah, otherwise the water can be dirty. You see there's a clay here. That clay, the water can be like milk.
On top of the new well, a platform is built by handmade bricks and a layer of concrete. And finally, a reliable hand-driven pump is mounted.
Once the water source has been instituted, it's not just a water source, but there are a lot of capacity building that goes on around for the maintenance, for the taking care of that structure.
The maintenance and regular service of the pump is managed by educated service groups within the villages.
And women being the most users of this facility, they've been trained. As one of the points for one to be in a committee, you have to be literate. We have seen women who were illiterate. Now, after attending the functional literacy classes, they are members of water point committees. And with funds from Waterfall, we have trained them how to take care of the facilities. They go in class for 1 week, and some have become mechanics. So it's a lot of things that are coming in. Culturally, a woman was not really thought of to say could man a borehole, could be able to know the parts of a borehole and maintain it. But those things are happening now. Women are 70% of that committee, because it's a committee of 10 people, 7 women, 3 men.
In terms of the management, we have given the responsibility to the communities to manage their water points. In the past, when the water point is broken down, it was taking too long for the government to come and maintain their water points. So we have convinced them that if they take a responsibility to maintain their water points, they will be doing it as fast as possible. And the responsibility even starts before the water point is constructed, because we have what we call pre-drilling. The ministry has initiated a project where they have drilled some boreholes so that we should be able to monitor the groundwater levels, so that in the future, if they have some other issues, we should be able to address those issues pertaining to groundwater. For this district, we are very lucky because we also have surface water originating from Mulanje mountain. So we can also supply to the communities through piped water systems.
The aid program includes village events. Entertainment and information to enforce the use of new everyday inventions, and hygiene efforts to increase life quality and avoid disease.
All visitors, you are welcome here.
Locally produced soaps and hand washing equipment are for sale to a low price. A prerequisite for a village or a marketplace to receive their own water point is to build a sufficient amount of hygienic latrines on the site.
Gentlemen, ladies, the challenge they have at the moment is water. Where they get water is a bit far. So with the new borehole, which is about to be drilled, it's going to be awesome. Thank you.
They facilitate the latrines with the easy-to-use hand-wash equipment, made in a simple but brilliant way out of everyday waste material. One village has made production of soaps into an important source of income. While another village produces small but efficient energy stoves that save up to 50% of what the normal campfire would need.
Even a child can use the energy saving stove. You can put it anywhere you want. You can cook under the tree with no problem. You can use it in a kitchen.
I am Senior Chief Chikumbu. I'm the traditional leader of this area of Chikumbu area, one of the senior chiefs here in Mulanje. We have to see that things are moving. We have to see that everything is going on well, and we have to attend to the meetings by the council to see that each and every subject of this area, not only village but area, are well cared for. They have got all the access to water and they have got food. I have to care for that. In my area, we have got a lot of village heads which are women. And in Malawi as well, traditional leaders who are women. You know, women, they care. They have got a heart for everyone. We say water is life. So we need water, should be everywhere. People should not move a long way. And it's not men who go there to draw water, it's women. So at least women should have access to water very close to them. Yes.
Umulungu wanu odabwitsa okonda ine mosiana ndangero umulungu